Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ashlita
And Mr. T-Mobile in training.
aka Tiger.
Yes.
I'm having chickpeas and rice tonight, and he is not. We're gonna adjust it.
Stop.
So, story time, Meerkat.
The Crazy Mama Chronicles.
No. I mean, we can. You can start that off. So, my brows are real strong these days, and the reason is I decided to wax the fur babies above and wax the tail off of this one.
Your
So I had to
eyebrows
go
look thicker than mine.
and try to even this tail out
Why do your
and
eyebrows,
paint these suckers in
Why do your eyebrows look thicker than mine?
because they're painted in.
Oh. Okay.
I just got off work. I'm exhausted.
I just got off of playing again.
And what kind of chronicles did you want to call it? The Rude Mama Chronicles?
The Mean Mama Chronicles.
What makes me mean?
Again, it's got like Rude Mama Chronicles.
Because I tell you to clean and yell at you because you're not cleaning?
That's Mama Chronicles.
I'm sleepy. It's late at night. It's like 10.
You rude when you lie about going to the pool. It's 9:18.
Oh, 9:18. Man, it feels like 10. I know. I wanted to go to the pool today too. But I worked a split shift. At least I got a break and got to come home.
For 2 hours and you still didn't then you came decide to clean. That's all Mama does is clean.
It's okay. Granny's asleep. Or Gremlin.
Let me go check.
She's asleep.
You don't know that. She's asleep.
Sorry for the interruptions, but
We are having some technical difficulties.
yeah.
I got a vest.
Why don't you go make yourself some lemonade, honey bunny? I wish I wasn't so sleepy.
What?
Lemonade's not in my bedroom.
My cup wasn't in
Oh.
your bedroom though.
I wish I had some naan. But I don't know how to cook it. Plus, I think it has dairy in it. Even if they do cook it without the butter. Because the ones at the store has a dairy.
I'm bad.
So one year, I got a story. Because I'm tired, it might not be funny. The way I tell it.
Almost every.
But when I'm not tired and I'm ready to tell it,
Pretty
it's
much-
hilarious.
Pretty much every one of Mama's stories are boring.
So, one year at T-Mobile, one of my coworkers brought the Fartenator in, and it had a remote control.
Oh, that was you.
I bought the Fartenator from that person. Anyways, my boss at the time, which is my DM now, he didn't know about it. Originally, we had set the Fartenator inside of a T-Mobile bag, and the other rep and I ran to the back. We pushed the button while the guy had a customer. And the guy comes, swings the door open, and he's like, my customer thought that was someone moaning underneath my register. It was the Fartenator, and it was the fart that was like that. And And that was just hilarious. And then this coworker stuck that Fartenator in the bag and stuck it under my boss's desk. And so we had been at work, and I decided to go to the back to grab something, and my coworker presses the button, and it sounded like a real fart. And my boss looked at me like, because he's like a germaphobe, so like bodily noises and fluids just freak him out, like sneezes, farts, burps, blowing your nose, going like that, stuff like that. It's nasty. So I walk back there, and the Fartenator goes off, and my boss is like, and he was dead ass serious, and I'm like holding on to the cage for dear life because I'm laughing so hard because he thinks that I done farted in like behind his back, and he didn't know for I don't know. It took him like a couple minutes, and he was like, "Oh my god!" And I guess he was waiting for like the smell or something, and he was like, and I'm laughing and laughing, and Jimmy comes back there, and it just seeing Jimmy. I wasn't gonna tell my coworker's name.
This is like the only
that
funny
Jimbo.
one of your story. This is like one of your only funny stories.
He comes back there, and that's when my boss put 2 and 2 together. And we laughed and laughed and laughed, and he's like, I just thought you were finally comfortable with me, and it was disgusting at the same time, and that was hilarious. And then in that same day, anyways, I ended up buying that Fartenator, and Big D comes and picks me up from work. I can't remember why.
You placed the Fartenator under the seat.
I placed the Fartenator under the seat. This is December. It's winter.
You press the button and it farts.
And he rolls down all the windows.
Thinking
and gagging, thinking I fucking farted nasty wet. It was one of those wet sounding farts in the car. And he's like,
that's what you would do though.
It was hilarious. And then I got his kids too. I was trying to wrap presents, and to keep them out of the room while I'm wrapping presents, I had to use the Fartenator.
Did you ever?
And they were gagging.
Did you ever?
And I was laughing, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna shit on myself!" And I pressed the button, and it was going off. And they were like, "It was hilarious." Anyways, I got them kids good.
Did you ever do that with me?
I did that day with when I was trying to wrap those presents. You were like 3 or 4.
I go into every room, no matter what.
I've gotten a lot of people with that Fartenator. I need a new one.
We had a new one, but
I need another one.
We don't know.
Ooh, shit. We got liquid fart one time. It was awful.
It's liquid A.
It was so awful. My sister was here, and I don't know who did it, her or Amir, but someone blew up that liquid fart up in the living room.
Sorry.
And it made me gag. We had it, and it was wintertime too, and we had to open up the sliding doors and windows and everything else. Oh, it was Amir. And then we went to a restaurant
and use it there. I like to.
And we had some rude people around, so my sister sprayed some liquid fart underneath their table, and it cleared them out. I mean, it was awful but hilarious at the same time. And then my sister went and fucked up one of the girls' bathrooms and blamed it on my mom while other people were in there. We're so mean folks.
And rude.
Uh-huh. I may have to get some more liquid fart. It got well used at T-Mobile too. My boss man rolled through with a liquid fart through a crowd of customers at the store.
With getting liquid fart.
I wasn't even brave enough to do that.
With getting liquid butt, you should get liquid barf. Liquid barf is worse than liquid fart.
I don't know if I can handle that.
It is. I will mess with one of them at school. I can tell you that.
That was freaking hilarious. But, I mean, when you work in retail and you're in a bunch of people crowded in one room, there is all kinds of bodily smells you're going to smell. Yesterday, a baby poo-pooed on himself. I don't think he was wearing a diaper. I felt like that smell clung to me for hours.
Is that why you smell like boo-boo when you got
Probably.
Ew.
Stop before you have to go wipe your butt.
What did I do?
I thought you were farting again.
I farted like twice.
Throw your sticks in the trash.
Yeah. Like the last couple times with my chair.
Well, you're making me nervous. Our dumpster chair.
My dumpster chair.
I hate to know that. What if I brought home this chair and it's like infested with bed bugs and I didn't even know? You haven't been itching, have you?
No. Here's your charger.
I know.
You sat on it.
I know I put it there for a reason behind my butt.
Why? So nobody could see it.
I was charging my phone, but I can't charge my phone and record.
No, you're gonna have to have the thing really close to the charger then.
Why don't you tell a story about your farting moments? Oh, I got a story about Amir. The school called me because Amir decided he was going to fart real hard and ended up sharting on himself. Daniel.
What was Daniel?
The light-skinned guy.
I don't know that.
That played soccer all the time outside with y'all.
I still don't know
In the after-school program.
that. I don't remember anybody.
He spent the night with us once, and I didn't know that you knew him. And he woke up, and you're like, oh, hey. And then he's like, hey, Amir. Remember him?
No. I don't remember anybody from second grade.
Well, you just saw him like 2 years ago.
So.
He came and picked me up and took me to work once.
The only person I remember is a kid that I beat up in the after school program.
This is a guy that worked in the after-school program.
I know. I remember. The only thing I can remember from the second grade is beating up a kid in the after school program.
Okay. Anyways, he was the one who called me. And when my very short boo thing for a moment. I did not know or remember he was a guy from my son's after school program.
Hi.
And if you watch this, I still think you're beautiful, sir. Creeper.
How?
Anyways, this is it. I am finished eating. My plate is empty. His was too. And I hope you enjoyed the story time. Maybe I'll have more. And I may have forgot to finish that last story, but I can't even remember about Mr. Daniel. It's going to be funny, but I can't. I don't think I finished it. Anyways, that is it. Good night, my little pig lilies.